to do a pop reading for you. I have a lot of messages actually. I was getting ready to say I don't when I do. All right, so the first message I'm hearing is somebody that you may know, somebody that this is a love reading, so this could be a lover, but somebody's on the run. All right, somebody's on the run, and not only are they on the run, but their face is going to be plastered on a billboard, or their face will be plastered on the news. Okay. I'm not sure if you're hiding this person, right? I'm not sure, but I do know that they're looking for you, or they're looking for this person, okay? So with that being said, that's for a small group. This is not for everybody. This will be revealed to you this week in the next 7 days. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So sorry about that message, but I had to give it to you. All right, overall energy for Libra. Libra, I'm really loving your energy right now. You are very beautiful, masculine and feminine energy. I do believe we're going to talk about the lessons of karma, because I feel like you're dealing with a lot of karmic ties, right? And when we talk about karmic ties, I realize that a lot of readers be like karmic this and karmic that, and that's just not how the way it works, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. I took some notes for you, of course. And so there's a lover that you're probably dealing with that really can't stand your ass, right? Like really don't like you, really hate your existence, hate that you are a part of their realm, or hate that you're a part of their atmosphere. They want to love you and hate you at the same time, but you got to pick and choose, correct? So the first thing I'm getting is the working of karma. All right, so karmic connections are invisible point of the karmic in the destiny, okay? So it's difficult to observe at first, but then eventually you'll begin to get into it. So if a person is agitated with you, okay, so because I was picking up some messages. All right, so if a person is agitated with you, is disposed towards me, may be caused by the fact that your existence irritates them, okay? Like there's some things you just can't battle. All right, you're trying to figure out, you're trying to work your way through this karmic lesson, whether if it's a child's father, whether if it's a child's mother, whether if it's your family, your mom, your dad, siblings, people you work with. You just feel like you just keep running into these obstacles with these people. All right, so it's nothing that you're doing, it's literally your existence. Now, with that being said, you must look at things from a higher perspective. All right, so it's judgment day. Let's get into it. So it's judgment day. And so you're meaning to look at things at a different perspective. All right, so they treat you, okay, when you think about karmic lessons, you think about karmic people, they only treat you the way that they perceive things, okay? This is their vision. This is the way they think. This is the way that you perceive. And this could be you too, Libra, because you are the scales. So it can go either way, right? All right, so they treat you a certain way, and they are predestined to act this way. So it's not even the person within itself. It's an energy, it's an entity on top of them. They just say, I hate this person, or I hate this woman, or I hate this man, or I hate this child, or whatever the case may be, okay? So people approach karma by the way of thinking and the feeling of past life progressions. And so that's another thing too. So a lot of these things they're trying to, I even feel like the person that's hating you or the person that's despised of you, they're literally trying to figure out like, damn, why do I hate this person? Libra is going to give you straight love, harmony, peace. If you're operating with a positive Libra. Now, for the lower side of the Libras, it's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's just you're destined to act this way, and we're going to get into that too. But we're going to stay on a mundane level. So one thing I want you to do is I want you to look at a person, pay attention to the way they think, the way they act, their moods, what shifts, what not shift. And then I also want you to look at their upbringing. All right, that's the first step. Then once you start to calculate all those things, you'll then begin to see the bigger picture or the bigger side of it, correct? Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and pull on your energy. So overall energy, I'm gonna pull an oracle for you, Libra. All right, overall energy for Libra. Okay. All right, so I feel like you're a wounded healer. So I feel like at the end of the day, you've coming out of a situation where you had to heal yourself, okay? This is almost like Virgo energy, so you may have Virgo heavy in your chart. Virgos, let's think of a dog, right? When a dog gets hurt, especially a dog that's wandering, a dog that doesn't stay in the house, it kind of wanders off. And when a dog gets hurt or they get in a dog fight, they go off into the woods and they heal and they rehabilitate themselves alone, right? So a lot of that took place for you. Overall energy. So I'm hearing karma. All right, perfect. So we're going to see what side of the karma it runs on. So it says mask. So a lot of people that you're dealing with, or even you, Libra, I'm feeling like, there's a lot of masks. Okay, so a lot of people that you're not able to see. A lot of people are also helping you in the celestial realm. And I'm also seeing that, people are wearing a mask around you. Libra, let's just keep it real, right? A lot of people are wearing a mask. And so what you're doing is like, who is this person? Like, who are you? Especially when they get intoxicated or they go under some type of influence that because you got to think, when you think of alcohol, you think of spirits, right? That's why you go to the ABC store or you go to the spirit store, wherever you are in the world. I feel like I, pick up a lot of energy. But the main thing is you're dealing with people who has a mask, has a veil over their face. All right, or maybe you have a veil over your face, so you're able to still see through things, even if you're second guessing it, even if you're thinking about it, and you're just like, nah, this ain't such and such. It is though. That's the truth. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So masks. So that's what's happening here. We have a lot of masks that we got to deal with, but we also have a lot of colors. We have blue, green, red. Those are the 3 colors that we're dealing with as well. So what is the current energy for Libra? All right, what is the current energy for Libra? Libra like, nah, I gotta get past this past life shit. So exactly, the Chariot. So you're moving, you're in transit, meaning you are traveling. There's a Cancer that's also coming towards you. All right, this can be in regards to work. So maybe you work in a facility where you meet a lot of people, or you work in an area where you see a lot of people. So this could be public, public work, could be the courthouse, could be literally, dealing with the community, right? So whatever you do, you're dealing with the community, or you're dealing with a lot of people, even if it's just over the phone, telemarketing, telecommunications, telecoms. I'm also hearing biometrics. So some of you are dealing behind the scenes of systems, okay? So I'm hearing a system. So I feel like it's very important to keep it moving. All right, I feel like you are under surveillance. People are trying to study you. People are trying to reach out to you, but you need to be at peace. Okay, so I feel like you're just relaxing. You're cooling. I'm also seeing if somebody is hospitalized, somebody is coming to visit you, to come and see you. They're coming a far away. They're coming a long way to come see you. This could be in the astral, or this could be also in the in the physical. Correct. So right now, I just want you to relax. They want you to relax, and they want you to take a deep breath. I said a deep breather. All right, I just heard of Ralph too, so that you could be listening to a psychologist. I'm also seeing too, you're realizing that the veil has been lifted, so you're not seeing things in the same perspective that you used to, and that's great, correct? Now, what happens is if you do not apply this new beginning, or this new thought process to your everyday life, it becomes a miscarriage. Some of you may be dealing with a miscarriage, or some of you have miscarried. All right, that baby is coming back around. I'm also seeing too, Libra, your diet is going to change, the way that you eat. I'm also seeing you're going to be going through a phase where many of you find yourself drinking a lot, smoking a lot, or whatever the case may be, and then all of a sudden it just clears the pathway of that. You don't want to do it no more. Now there is a change. So I feel like weed is also a gateway drug. They always said that, but I feel like more so if alcohol is, okay? So alcohol will have you kind of really want to do something else, whether if it's trying to smoke, whether if it's smoking a cigarette, whatever it is, okay? I feel like that is taking place. So that is also taking place too. I feel like right now you're needing to be comfort. You need to be comfortable. So many of you could be just laying in the bed. Some of you could just be relaxing, but you are not there alone. Even if you're getting ready to produce or have a baby by yourself, you're not alone. I feel like you do have a lot of ancestors. You have a lot of people around you that's also is also helping you deliver this baby. You may not see them, but they are present. They are there. Also too, it's a reason why you're having to deliver something alone, okay? Moving on. So what's the unseen? So main thing is just relax. It's the King of Pentacles. So you're dealing with the King of Pentacles. You're dealing with the Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Very much so Taurus. So the Taurus is the one that's really operating this. We are in the North Node of Taurus, which means everything is about peace, beauty, love, harmony, nature, the traditional way of thinking, or the traditional way of doing things. So there is no moment of viral right now, going viral. And if you're looking for that I mean, even if you do become viral, it's literally short-lived, okay? And that's another thing too. So I'm also hearing too that, you know, when you're doing the whole viral thing or whatever you're doing, the clout chasing, it only is very short-lived, and we're in a society where everybody is starting to wake up. Everybody is starting to see through that because we are in the age of Aquarius. I know I'm talking a lot of astrology, but this is home of the intuitives, correct? Moving on. So I feel like you can feel this person, even if you're not with this person physically, this person is underneath the surface. This is the reason why, is what I'm hearing. All right. So what's coming towards you? All right. I'm also hearing somebody wants to take you out to eat. You're dealing with a chef. Maybe some of you cook. I feel like that's where your money is relying to. Cooking, helping people, feeding people. What's coming towards you is research. If somebody is studying, somebody's lurking. If that's not the case, I feel like you're studying, you're lurking, you're figuring out some things. Okay. This is that billboard too. I feel like you're going to see that. And the King of Pentacles could be the person that's on the billboard. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. It's definitely an earth sign. All right, so let's keep it moving. So you will get the last laugh out of a situation, whatever that may be. I feel like you're just sitting back laughing. It's just like because you can see through somebody's bullshit. All right, or somebody can see through your bullshit, Libra. Take it wherever it resonates. So yeah, something is divine timing. All right, somebody is coming from the other side of the world, literally. So you got to wait. Something takes patience. You're trying to get something to just bump really fast. It's not happening that way. I feel like the person that's coming to your bedside is going to be spending a lot of time with you. They're trying to sow seeds for you. I'm also hearing you could be dealing with a sick grandmother or a sick grandfather or somebody that's actually sick and hospitalized. And so it's very important that you spend the last few days with them. When I say last few days, it doesn't mean necessarily death. It just means you need to spend those last few moments with them, all right? So with the King of Pentacles here being the unseen, so something, like I said, this person is coming around. They have a very slow approach. When this person comes back around, they want to make sure everything is in order, everything is in line, all right? I also feel like, too, they do have a lot to offer. They have a lot to offer for you. Yeah, okay. Like somebody feels like you are their Two of Cups. Now, this could be the fact that they want you to go ahead and distance yourself from old habits and old people. Now, you could be dealing with an earth sign that is obviously putting you in a position. They're trying to bring you to a higher perspective, even if the way that they say things may not come out the right way, but deep down, I feel like you know this person's heart. You're my-eyed. You're cerebral, and you're able to see through both sides. Now, I feel like somebody is going to take their time to say that they're going to do something for you. It is coming, but somebody just wants you on their turf. Somebody wants you on their time. So maybe you move a little, maybe you move fast. And so this person also wants you to take your time. Somebody says that it takes time. Whatever you're doing, it takes time, okay? So let's keep it moving. What's the hacker? So what's coming towards you? It could be a Gemini that's looking, but you're going to miss somebody. Yeah. It's an Emperor, and it's an Aries, okay? So I feel like you're going to briefly cut it off because I feel like you are in a relationship. This could be a child's father. This person is lurking on you. I don't know what it is. We are going through the Mercury retrograde, which is December 29th. So when that comes in and when that takes place, things are going to go at a higher motion. Things are going to move differently. I'm also feeling like, yes, it is an emperor that's studying you, that's watching you. Somebody wants you to detach from this Taurus, so they want you to detach from the situation. However, I don't see that happening because at the end of the day, I feel like this person that you once dealt with, because this is Mercury retrograde, I feel like, I don't know, you're just completely attached from them. So find yourself detaching from people, detaching from a job, a boss, somebody that just gave you very bad or negative energy. You're gonna be detaching from them, okay? See, the thing about it is once you change your diet, I'm also hearing cook. Many of you are eating out too much, and it's also starting to irritate your energy. I'm also hearing the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is usually your root chakra. So your root chakra can also be off. So you're probably dealing with physical, family, group safety, security, able to provide for your life necessities. Okay, if that's not the case, then obviously that message doesn't reside with you, correct? So take it as a resonate. So this is you need to remove the feeling of being fearful of being alive. Some people are really scared of just being on this energy or being on this path of being alive. Literally, somebody is struggling their existence, okay? I'm also hearing too that you're going to be celebrated, or you're going to be celebrating. Okay, so this is a good time to spend love and care for your loved ones. Have a good old holiday. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, what I tell you, I ain't even popping. I ain't even using the right deck, to be honest. So yeah, you're dealing with survival mode. You're dealing with safety and security. You don't feel safe, or this person doesn't feel safe. At the same time, I'm also feeling like this person is dealing with some abandonment issues. Now, this is bigger than what you can imagine, correct? Especially if this is Earth sign, especially if this is Taurus. This person has to make sure that their foundation is correct in order to come towards you. Libra, you are a big deal. You are a big deal, okay? Even if it's feminine or masculine energy, this person just feels like, I have to get my stuff together. And Taurus tend to like ghost off. But the main thing is they realize they don't have anything to offer to you, Libra, and that's just the truth. All right, somebody's very fearful. Somebody, like I said, is codependent. Somebody deals with abandonment issues. So they're going to hold on to you, right? Because they can't let you go. They don't want to be alone. This person could be dealing with a Sagittarius too, or an Aries, like I said. But the main thing is they are not able to just like surrender and let things go. They got to keep you on their, because without you, what can they do? Wow, and the trapper and I'll be pressing. Smoking Zaza every second and I be stressing. If you ain't try to beat them, fuck it, won't you stretch them? All right, so Libra, that's also another thing too. I feel like somebody is in a very abusive relationship, whether it's mentally or physically. Somebody gets drunk and get oblivious and they come home and they take their anger out on you, because while we're dealing with karma, they cannot stand your existence, okay? Some things many of you want to see, some things many of you don't want to see, and that's fine. But I feel like it's cool under the shade. So many of you are vibrating high. Maybe many of you are just starting to stand out, whatever you're doing. I feel like you are the chosen one. So if this person cannot get next to you, they will try to do everything that they can to destroy you. How do you get rid of that? Destroy that energy. All right, so you just have to learn from the karmic lessons that has taken place. I told you you're dealing with masks, though. That's crazy. You're dealing, let me show you this. So you see how this card has a lot of mask here? You can't see their face. And then you're also dealing with somebody, but you see right through their bullshit, right? It's almost like when the veil gets lifted, you're able to see. And it's just like, oh, okay, that's all. All right, moving on. So something does not fulfill you. It's like somebody does the bare minimum. Now, Five of Pentacles is a mindset too. This does not have to necessarily mean financial. I do believe that somebody's used to like kind of moving around, especially if you're dealing with that Cancer. They don't really keep houses, or they don't keep stable. Not all Cancers, but in this particular situation, they don't keep, this person doesn't keep a stable home. And maybe that's what you provided to this person. And so that's why they're really not going to let you go. Yeah, somebody's very upset. I feel like you're looking around trying to figure out, like, damn, what's the issue? What's the problem? Everybody mad at you. Well, Libras also rule open competition. It also rules open haters too. All right. Okay. So, and it also says when your boss leaves you in charge for 15 minutes. So somebody is mad at the fact that you had to take over, or you're taking over. And so now they're having to sit back. I'm also seeing many of you are going to be doing a lot of deep reflection over the next few days. I feel like you're screaming at a Taurus, like you're fussing at them, you're angry with them, and it just doesn't work that way. Taurus is very patient. You could yell all you want. They do not operate out of those terms. And right now, they don't. Whatever they did in the past, it ain't my business. But for now, right now, they just kind of sitting back like, yeah, I'm going to show you. Okay? I'm also seeing, so somebody gets extremely angry a lot. So they want you to detach completely from this person. I feel like because they're not doing nothing but just causing like a little chaos. And Libra, right now at this time in your life, you're meant to have things at peace. All right, especially if you're dealing with documents or signing. Okay, signing some type of document. Somebody wants your signature, or somebody wants you to forge a signature. Yeah, it's in regards to a child. Maybe this is something you're dealing with in your past life or your childhood. If that's not the case, I feel like your child, somebody's after you about a child. I feel like somebody is also speaking to you in regards to a child. If you've kind of older, over the age of 35 plus, I feel like there's a child that's coming back around that's also going to reach out to you as well. All right, maybe you abandoned this child. All right, maybe you were abandoned by an Aries when you were 19. I don't know. So something takes a lot of work, or somebody feels like it's just too much work. Like, I'm better off alone. I'm better off leaving you where you at. And so you put a coffin card on it and it's dead. All right, it's over. Okay, and so also too, I'm seeing you need to completely detach from this person. you're needing to end it now. All right, maybe you have already ended it, but I feel like this person's trying to come back around. They're trying to find ways to, I don't know, I guess attach themselves back to you. And so therefore you're needing to understand, like, that's what I'm saying. You have to see through a person's mood, action. Everything's a cycle. Something that you dealt with last year is probably resurfacing. The Mercury retrograde goes into Capricorn, which is power control, fame, industry, being in the limelight, or just having control over the situation. At some point you lack control because maybe you were fearful. Okay, maybe a lot of things were taken away from you, so you feel a little bit of abandonment issues. So you're dealing with your rectum. Some of you are having some issues with your legs or your teeth, your spine. So some of you could be dealing with some back pain. These are all dealing with in regards to the root chakra. So what do you want to do? You want to heal that root chakra. There's plenty of things out there on the internet. I'm not getting ready to go through that. You can figure that out on your own, okay? Even if this is not your situation, the person that you're dealing with, whether you know it or not, they are in the Five of Pentacles, okay, period. I don't care if they walk around with the nicest, finest decor, house look good. It doesn't matter. Their bills are running through the sky. They really don't even know how they're going to survive to the next day. Some of you are also working check to check. And there's a King of Pentacles. That's okay. Also too, if you're at work during the holidays, your check will not be here. I'm here until the beginning of January, and I'm hearing really the mid-January. So if you're doing like work hours and overtime and things like that, you're not going to see that until the next check. It's also what I'm hearing. Okay, Libra. So you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here with me, and because of that, it is peace and blessings to you. Take care.